about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones. Yeah, bones, 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 bones. Talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones. Yeah, bones, 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 bones. On your feet, you got your phalanges, and then your tarsals, then your metatarsals, and on your legs, you got your tibia, then your fibula. The tibia is the big one, don't forget that. And on top of that, you got your kneecap, aka your patella. It protects your knee and connects your tibia to your femur, and your femur is the thigh bone. So if you go through your bones from legs to toe, you got your femur, patella, tibia, fibula, metatarsals, tarsals, and phalanges. Yeah, bones, 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 bones. Then you got your hip bone called your pelvis. You can use it to move like Elvis. And in your pelvis you got your sacrum. It's the base of your vertebrae, which is your spine. It goes up your skull and helps you move on land. And then your ribs are connected with your spine. You have 12 pairs that connect with your sternum. And all those bones protect your lungs and heart. And those are pretty important, you know, just saying. Now on your shoulders, you have your scapula, which is your shoulder blade. Then you got clavicles, and that connects your scapula and sternum. And on your arms, you have your humerus, and that connects to your elbow, which then connects to your ulna and radius, and your radius connects to your hands. Now on your hands, you got your metatarsals, then tarsals, then digital phalanges, and with these you can do many things like play with a pen when you're in class, or complicated math, but who needs that when you're talking about bone, 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 bones. Now your skull's on top of your vertebrae, and the cranium protects your brain, and your skull's got mandibles, and your mandibles help you chew food. Now if you go from head to toe through your bones, you got your cranium, mandibles, vertebrae, clavicle, scapula, humerus, elbow, radius, ulna, metacarpals, carpals, digital phalanges, sternum, ribs, sacrum, pelvis, femur, patella, tibia, fibula, metatarsals, tarsals, and phalanges. Now all these bones are important, but you still can't move without cartilage, tendons, muscles, and joints. So be thankful for all your body, not just your bones. Talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones. Yeah, bones, 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 bones. Talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones, talk about bones. Yeah, bones, bones, bones.